In the last two videos, we talked about the men and women who work under the Temporary Migrant Agricultural Worker Program. We identified factors that affect their access and quality of care. Here we discuss the steps you can take to provide the best care to this group. First, let's consider some coverage issues that affect healthcare access for this group. When migrant agricultural workers stay in Canada for at least 6 months, they are eligible for provincial health coverage, but they do not qualify for the low-income payment stream of MSP. This makes provincial health coverage cost prohibitive for migrant agricultural workers. Migrant workers do have medical insurance coverage through their employers, and that's typically provided by Cowan or Great-West Life. But many clinics do not directly bill insurance providers, which means that workers may pay anywhere from $60 to $100 in order to visit a doctor. And even though insurance plans cover many things, they aren't as comprehensive as the provincial health care plan. So what can you do to support migrant agricultural workers when you are providing care? Here are 5 steps that you can take in your practice today. First, determine if a patient is a migrant agricultural worker and assess for any unique coverage or access issues that they might have. You can do this by asking questions like, what is your line of work? Do you work in agriculture? Do you receive insurance coverage through Cowan or Great-West Life? Workers may not be familiar with the healthcare system, so you may want to ask them if they know the steps they need to get the follow-up care they need, such as lab test results. It will be important for you to know how to get medical information to them and what they need to be able to follow up on their care plan. Keep in mind that workers' housing or living conditions could affect their recovery, so you can offer to write workers medical notes or advocate on their behalf in order for them to get the rest and accommodation that they need. Second, provide a third-party translator if English isn't the worker's first language. Often these individuals get to clinics or hospitals accompanied by their boss or supervisor. This can make it difficult for workers to report workplace injuries. For example, they may downplay symptoms that they have if they think it's going to affect their job status. Because a worker's livelihood depends on their boss or supervisor, they may have undue influence or power over this person. For these reasons, bosses and supervisors are typically not suitable interpreters. Third, give repeated opportunities for workers to disclose that they do have a workplace injury, and give them the opportunity to take those first steps to make a claim. Remember, if a worker is injured on the job, they may be hesitant to report it. So focus on making them comfortable and giving them the time that they need in order to be able to disclose this information to you. Men and women under migrant agricultural programs may not understand how agencies like WorkSafe BC work. It's important for workers to know that their ability to make a claim may depend on their ability to access timely and medical assessments and to have a clear paper trail of all of their medical encounters. Fourth, always protect a migrant agricultural worker's privacy. Seek direction from your patient about what to disclose or not to disclose to their boss. This may seem like a simple step, but there are many cases in which workers' privacy has been violated in healthcare settings. Finally, refer your patient to and partner with an outreach worker and a legal navigator. Together with several organizations, we have launched a support model program intended to help you provide better care for migrant agricultural workers. You can refer workers or partner directly with the following people. An outreach worker can provide workers with translation, transportation, and accompaniment to medical appointments. This individual can be a first point of contact for workers who may need legal assistance. A legal navigator can help workers access legal protections if they are experiencing workplace or health and safety challenges or human rights abuses. This year and the next, our research team will be working to evaluate the impact that the support model is having on both migrant agricultural workers and clinicians. You may be invited to participate.